am LordMaddog, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. Last time, we designed ourselves a hyper-capable probe that was able to go down, that I would hope to be able to shoot to Duna and land on Duna. However, after thinking about it for a bit, I realized that shooting to Duna and landing on Duna and taking off and bringing it back home, if I actually succeeded in that is, I'm not sure I would not be very profitable. And right now I need money, and it wants me to go to Jool, my current set of missions. So I decided, well, you know what? Jool has a lot of moons, and I probably gain a lot more money for going to Jool than I could possibly ever gain for landing on Duna. Because Duna's just not going to do any good for me. And trying to be a rover with my current tech is not going to go all that well. I think when I go do it, make myself a hyperdrive that's able to land on Duna, I think either I will make a detachable piece that will be able to flow down to Duna, or a SSO, single stage aircraft. So that is able to do it. So instead, I then, after spending like 2 or 3 hours building my Duna craft, I came back and decided to build a probe that's warp capable, and I had started to do that from scratch, and then decided, you know what, I'll just use my current probe. And after a little bit of looking at it and thinking about it, I think this is going to work quite well. It does need to have some parachutes when it comes back to Earth, because it has to come back. It has all my money in it, $12 million, almost $13 million. So this is like the only launch I can do. So I mean, we better hope this thing can come back, because if it can't come back, I'm out of money, and there's no way for me to gain any more, from what I can tell. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 parachutes on this thing. And rearrange the entire setup here. Make sure everything's absolutely correct. Yes. Yeah. And we need to have this on its own thing. We also need to have these on its own thing. There we go. Now we got probe 2. Is that bubble? So is the area in which you can build something. Save. Launch. This thing is possible to actually have. It's big enough to go ahead and put a capsule on it, you know, to take somebody, to take a crew out. The problem is I just found out the missions requirement for crewed flight are a 1-year SS mission for staying 1 year in orbit of Kerbin on the satellite, and I'm not even to finish the one that deals with 90 days in space. Alright, we're launching. Boom. Here we go. So I've roughly figured out what it takes to get into space, delta V wise. It takes roughly about 4K delta V to get into space orbit. So the first stage only has 3.6, 3.4 delta V. So this isn't going to get me into space. But we knew that already, because we've been using this setup, there, 90, to take us off for a while. Lower atmosphere. In real life, I think it takes like 8 to 10K delta V to get into space, which is insane if you really think about it, because 10K and delta V pretty much take you almost anywhere in the Kerbal space system. So if you could get into space with 10K, if it took 10K to get into space in Kerbal, it'd make things a lot harder. Which, of course, it's a lot harder in real life. Here we go. I'm probably going to want to get closer to that epilepsy. And I probably also want to increase that epilepsy a little, because we are dealing with a ion engine as our main probe engine. And you have to get up to 900 meters away, 900K away from Kerbal to be able to use your warp drive, as we found out last time. Ooh, that didn't turn out too well. Hopefully it's enough. There we go. 24. What? Oh, electric charge. I forgot my engine on. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and speed up here as we slowly begin to get ourselves into orbit. That wasn't a very good takeoff, actually. Should have gotten me a lot higher. Huh. Probably should have added myself some delta, because this thing's gonna take almost 1.5. I'm not sure what just happened there. Okay. Here we go. We are getting into orbit. And then we have to keep on going ahead and pushing it, my epilapse, to 900 to actually make it worthwhile. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that turned a lot faster than I thought it would. Sorry about that. Of course it turned a lot faster. It was on. There we go. We got to get our apollaps to 900. And controlling your warp drive is interesting, because it's all about speed, well, velocity, and orbit trajectory. So good thing is everything goes east. I guess that's east in the Kerbal system. If it turned around, it'd make it a little harder. So I had watched some tutorials online how to use a warp drive, and it's pretty interesting. All right, that's good enough. All right, oh yeah, that thing. All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Give me a sec first, though. Okay, so after checking, I found out that, okay, so warp drive is pretty much all about, as I was saying, velocity and direction of your orbit. We're going to Jool, I believe, and the velocity you want to be traveling is about 4,030 something to get into a decent orbit around Jool when you get close to it. And yes, this is actually kind of important, because otherwise you could end up having to use a boatload of delta V to try to get into orbit. See, here's I've got Alright, I've watched a couple tutorials on this. I probably will not do it right the first time. Shut down engine. Activate engine. Alright, so we're going to want to do a maneuver. I don't know what it's called. Here. Okay, we're going to want to go to the east of. Is it? Yes, east of. And this will. Actually, that doesn't look right to me. Well, we'll try it. Because it is the unit sheet, the maneuver he used. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. No, that's not right. No, that wasn't right at all. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh man, now I really messed up my inclination. Let's try to fix it. Yeah, fix my inclination. Okay, so that wasn't right. Without a doubt, that wasn't right. Okay, so how did he do that? Maybe it's yes, this is it. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna try this. Nope, that didn't work either. That just made me have a really high. I'm trying to oops. Well, that did that. 8,000 meters a second. Well, that's not what I wanted at all. Alright. Let's try this. Let's set Kerbal as our center. Because Jool is our end target. And as you see, our speed right now is 8,376 meters per second, which isn't going to work. We need to figure out a way to slow ourselves down. And the best way to do that is to fly towards Kerbal, well, the sun, I think. Oh, I'm headed the wrong direction. And then we need to turn so we have a very wide. No, is it? No, we need to go opposite that, I think. Bear with me here. I've only watched a couple tutorials and I'm not quite sure how to do it. I watched him do it and he was able to. There we go. Cause himself to there. And as you fly out, we're going to want to fly closer to the sun here, because we don't want to take it that long for me to get out to where I start slowing down. Days, no. Days. Oh wait, am I headed the wrong direction here? I think I am. If I'm not headed towards my Am I headed away from epilepsy? If I'm headed away from epilepsy, my speed is going to be getting faster, not shorter. Okay, yeah, that we did the wrong way for sure. We need to get my epilepsy away from the sun. Opposite side of the sun. I mean, the direction I'm headed opposite of the sun. There. We've entered the suborbital flight around the sun. Ah. There we go. $8 days. We don't want it to take 8 days. We want to, because what's our current? Yeah, exotic getter's not bad. I don't have what it takes to charge up my exotic matter, because actually I could have, but I decided I didn't really need it, because I'm not gonna. Alright. No, stupid. Listen to that stupid thing in the background. You know I've had problems with that. If you watched it all, the stupid 5-hit hotkeys, I've turned it off every which way. X. 2 days. 1 day. That's good enough. Alright, we'll begin to slow down. There we go. Slow down. We need to slow down our speed to roughly around 4,000 meters per second to go for Jool. Oh, that was a bit much. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, now we aim for Jool. Set as target. Now, all we have to do is, if I did this right, fly directly at Jool. Hopefully. Hopefully is right. Stupid. And if you're wondering what happens when that little beep happens, it locks my shift key and makes it stay on. Just happened. I still should be set as target. It flipped here. Where's my target? Ah, target will be flying towards it. There we are. We are now in orbit around Jool. don't want our power outs to go below 9,000. Otherwise, it could. Oh, we did there. How do we fix this? Well, first off, I want to come into a decent orbit around it. So we're going to try something here. Ooh, we need to do all these tests. Yeah. Science 7. There we go. Well, we'll go ahead and project that. Oops. Send this. Send this. Keep this. Keep this, because we're going back to Kerbin. At least I'm hoping to go back to Kerbin. I seriously am hoping to go back to Kerbin. Yay! Alright, so I need to go ahead and get some missions back at the space station. Space Center. Ooh, that's taking forever to load. Okay. Is everything? Yep. Okay. Missions. Yay, new career mode missions. Fly by Moho, float by Dress. Ah. Well, yeah, of course. Fly by Dress, fly by the moons of Jool. Oh, you have to do each one separately. Ah, well, that didn't actually turn out as good as I hoped it would. I thought it would be like Orbit Jool. Okay, here, yes. Yeah. 600k, that's good. Yep. Give me that money, I need it. After I orbit Jool, this is basically a 4 times loading screen. Ah, wish my computer would load faster than this. But it just gets slower and slower as more flights you put out, and I don't know why. Actually, what is this thing called? Do I even have the ability to look at it? Do I have to turn on something? Probably, I didn't rename it. Yeah, there's currently no, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a probe? No. A relay, ain't it? Nah. It's not anything like a relay. Oh well. Like I said, a 4 times loading screen. Don't need the alarm clock on. Turn off the alarm clock. There's no longer need for that. Probably should actually have one for something. For the Moho probe, but the Moho probe is kind of obsolete now. We have warp tech. That's pretty amazing. Alright. There we go. No, wrong one. No. There we go. Oops, here we are. Rename vessel. Uni Wonder. Yes, we have now achieved that. Successfully flew near Jool and have re-entered important data. Orbit Jool. As you can see, I have my orbit all wrong. I'm not quite really sure how to fix that either. But anyway, we've got to also now go back and get another mission, whatever it is. Another long loading screen. Ugh. Oh, come on. So, fly by Elu, fly by Mo, fly by... No. No. Huh. No, none of them are. I'd have to accept these. But I'm not going to do that right now. Huh. Okay, so I didn't have to come back. That was a waste of time and energy. We do not need the alarm clock open. We don't need probes either. Uni Wonder. Oh, map. Okay. So we need to aim to get ourselves into a decent inclination here. And to do that, we're gonna have to radio out? No, it's normal. Yeah, I think it's normal. I need to go normal. Or is it anti-normal? Well, that actually is not really working the way I want it to. What's radio out do if I do that? Oh, that takes me up. Well, let's go ahead and do normal then. We have to go down some. Gotta go in closer. I think that'll actually take me away. Yeah, that's not good. I want to go forward. What this does is keep me from actually going too closer to the surface of it. I don't want to. Alright, now we need to go come down some. This will bring our inclination about right once we get the go, and all we have to do is then go normal, right? Which would take us in this direction. No, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I want to... What's going on here? Oh, it's in control there still. It's not letting me do it. North? Yeah, I need to go to the north side of it. No, I don't. What's going on? I need to go this direction. I need to pull my ship from here to here in the general direction of that way. But I'm not sure. Oh, so no, it's the opposite direction of where I need to go. It's taking me down. I shouldn't be going down. It's remaining my same inclination, but there. I want to go down a bit. Oh wait. Straighten out my inclination by doing this, I think. No, that's not actually working. I'm just turning out, straightening out my inclination at all. Yeah, well, obviously that didn't work. Let's go ahead and see if we can get an encounter with Lathe. Lathe is traveling at velocity of 3,000. Oh wow. Huh. Oh, I need to go opposite that. Come on. I don't want to go any closer than that, that's for sure. I'll set this as target. I know we're not going too fast, I'm pretty sure. We have entered the suborbital flight above Jool. Yes, we know this. Ooh. I wasn't headed the right velocity. First flyby Lathe. We have escaped the trajectory of Jool. Yay. Radio particle wave scan. Ooh. Oh, here, give me a sec. Just hit it all. Ah, my orbit. Wow. How come I have such a fast orbit? I thought for sure I was going a lot slower. I was going at like 93. I'm not sure how that happened. Gather first scientific data from Lathe. Yes, yes. 1. Come on. Do something. I hit 1. Thank you. Keep data. Send data. Keep data. Keep data. Send data. Keep. Solar particles, I'll keep them. That's not going to be anything good. Well, 80's not bad. Come on. Thank you. Lathe is water world. Look at that. I didn't know that. Okay, so my velocity's way too fast. I wonder how that happened. We're gonna fly up and around and see if I can get myself close to an orbit around Lathe. Oh, oops, wrong. No, don't. It's not actually doing anything of the direction that I wanted to do. I wanted to go the opposite. No, no, what? Okay, this is just not working. Oh, I hit the safe cutoff distance. Well, that's okay, because I'm shooting right back out of orbit here in a sec. I'm headed the wrong direction. That's the problem. It's headed east. I need to go on the opposite side of this thing and catch my orbit to catch it around it. But I think I'm traveling at way too fast a speed to do that. So we kind of need to fly away. Oops, we have to activate my engine again. No, wait, what? Why are you going below? I don't want to go below it. I want to go... I did it again. How close am I to it now? Learning how to navigate with one of these is kind of interesting. Well, not just kind of, it really is interesting. It's definitely different. Altitude, yep. Okay, so we don't want to activate it and head straight back into it. We want to gather no, that's headed right back to it still. I want to get on the opposite side of it. And I want to go okay, now I want to go up comparatively to it. How would I do that? what is up? Radio out, I think. Or is it radio in? Nope, definitely not that. Radio in, maybe. Yeah, that's it. No, we don't want to go all the way radio in. We don't, because that's actually going. We are going the kind of the right direction, just not quite the way I wanted to. There, up. Yes. Here we go. Now what that does, though, if I don't go farther away, I'm gonna get myself killed. Well, that's the exact opposite of what I was doing. Wait, no. How does this work? So 45 is kind of up. You know, I just had better forget this. I'm gonna get myself killed. Just go to Val. I have no idea how to do this. I should be. I'm just gonna flat tire my target. Which will change my direction. What does that need? But not my orbital velocity. Yay. Just getting a boatload of data here. Keep, send, keep. This thing's velocity is 2,000, so if I get closer to it, I should theoretically be able to get into orbit. Theoretically. It's also pretty small, so to also be able to land on it. Which would hope. not work. How do I slow down my velocity? Because I am going way too fast. Okay. To slow down my velocity, I have to be going the opposite direction of what I am now. I have to get my periaps. Somehow I have to get my periaps. Oh, no, stop. Don't do that. Oh, that would not be good. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad. 3 hours? And then that'd probably slow me down a decent bit. I need to be coming this direction anyway. I need to come around. Yes, that's what I need to do. Max speed. I'm going way faster than what I can do to do that. Ooh, hey, more data. Keep. Send. Keep. One day away. I need my speed to drop down to 3, below 3. That should be good. 2, okay. Now I need to set Val as my target. And I need to fly straight towards it. Hopefully this works. Because my velocity is a lot slower than it was, and I am headed in the right direction. However, as I fly past Jool, I might pick up velocity. Oh, oops, what's going on here? Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I had actually had an encounter with. And I did fix my inclination, what do you know? And I'm still paddling too fast. Way too freaking fast. How'd that work? No, I'm out of control. Great, perfect, just perfect. Well, how long are we going to be out of control? Oh, shoot. Well, that was just peachy. I thought that was my target. That's not my target. Where's my target? Wait, that's not my target. I lost my target. Now I'm going too fast for Jool too, probably. Way high, way messed up, an insane speed. I need to adjust and set my max velocity on this thing to a much lower. Max thrust limiter, 25, 28. That way if that happens again, it won't instantly kill me like it did. Well, not kill me, shoot me out of the sector. That was ridiculously stupid. Oops, that's the wrong way. It's the 2. It's a 90 to go down. No, 90 go down, right? Oh, 45 goes down. No. How do I go down? Change my inclination. 45, I think. No, it didn't work. That's the 3. Nope, that didn't work. That makes it way worse. 180 maybe. There it is. There. Now we also going to want to fly towards it because we want to keep going out towards my apoapse, and we have to really slow down. No, stop. Stupid piece of crap. Oh wait, no, we're not headed that direction. I'll kill myself if I do this. We have to go up. You know, no, that was stupid. We have to flip the whole thing around. And to do that, we need to go 90? I'm learning. Oops. Gotta keep going 90, yeah. There we go. Puts my apex in front of me by doing this. But I do also need to get, so how do I know that puts my apex in front of me, but is there a way to, okay, to go, think 180 will actually make you go downwards. so I can change my inclination here. Set myself right. And then we'll go 90. Keep changing my get myself to go east. Stupid thing, you did it again. Because I'm tapping shift, and you tap it 3 or 4 times, it automatically activate hotkeys and stupid Windows hotkeys. Oh well. Alright. We want to go faster. We want to alright, that's 1 day out. We want to go closer to it, so it's not 1 day out. We want it to be like 10-15 minutes out. Hours. All right, here. Now I want to slow down to almost nothing, I guess, to get into orbit around, to get in decent orbit. Oh wait, it's not gonna. I should almost go all the way down to 90 something when I get here. So be capping out at very top. So be very, very, very slow. Oop. 9,000. Not my 900. 900 is my minimum speed. Set Tylo as target. Now we fly towards Tylo, and it should be able to get into orbit around it because we are headed to east. Well, we were headed east. So we're not so much headed east anymore, though. That's a problem. Did it again. See, that just keeps them. Stop! Stupid piece of crap. I thought I did all this. Oh, I was actually originally aiming for Val. Okay, whatever. Yay. Tylo. We have to fly by all these things. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go a little bit closer, and then we'll get in orbit around it. So you use gravity to slow yourself down, just as if you were to use it in using stupid thing. Alright. We are now in orbit around Tylo. Bet we can get a mission for that. Save. We're gonna go ahead and back to Space Center. missions possible. None of those are worthwhile at this time at juncture. No. No, what? Hey. 8 says 8. I only see 6. Oh, well. Okay, so you have to complete all the flybys, moons. Satellites, rovers. There it is, land on the moons of June. Jool. You have to do one each at a time, I guess. Well, I'm gonna land on it. Wish I could count it as, but it won't. By the moons of Jool. To fly by all of them before you land on them. You know what? That's not enough money to do this. I mean, that would cost you like 4 times this amount to do this. Without, I mean, I don't know. I must be doing something wrong because it cost me like for the launch a probe. It cost me $1 million, and that would take like almost 3 probes because there's no way you would have enough delta V to fly by all of them. Well, I guess I do have. And it cost $1 million each. That would be 4 or 5 probes. That would buy 5 million. Yeah, I guess I have 15 million, but I mean that doesn't pay you enough to do it. You wouldn't get your money out of it. Okay, let's go ahead and activate engine. Wait, my thrust to weight ratio on the on this thing is only 30? That can't be right. Something's not right there. Maybe this thing's a lot bigger than it looks. Yes, it is, kind of. Let's try this. We're gonna try to land on the moon, on this place. Landing on its land somewhere. Wow, it's taking a long time to burn through the delta V necessary to. Abort landing. I don't want to land on the dark side want to land on the light side. What's going on? What's going on here? There's retrograde. This is a big thing to try to take off from. Wait, if I don't have a thrust to weight ratio greater than 1, I'm not gonna be able to take off this thing. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. That was dumb. Wait, that can't be right. Did I only have this thing? I guess it can. What's going on here? Stupid. Alright. Land somewhere. Oh wait, no, this abort landing. There. Just go there faster. I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna work. This is stupid. What? Well, how come I don't seem to have any dang control? Stupid thing. There we go, land somewhere, see what happens. Actually, I know it's not going to work because I don't have enough thrust to weight ratio. I'm going to crash down and blow up. This is dumb. Alright, I have to reload. Ooh, wow. This is just too big of a moon for me to land on. What's going on here? What now? Are you just gonna let yourself crash down or something? There it goes. Oh, 2,000 meters a second. Yeah, I'm dead. This thing was just enormous. This is one heck of a big moon. And boom! That was an expensive crash. A massively expensive crash. Load save. No! Not a good deal. Oh, 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 oh. What is it? 72, 80, 80. Yes, 72 is right. Well, I'm too close to safe range right now to be able to, so we're going to have to spin all the way around, which is good anyway because I need to slow down again. we're gonna. This time we'll be traveling a much slower speed, I think. I'm not 100% sure how that works. There we go. Now let's see. So we've done this and done that. Let's go ahead and aim for Polo. Its velocity is 1,000 meters a second, which means I don't think I'm actually going to get an orbit around it. Actually, I'm pretty downright sure I'm not going to get my orbit around it. Shut down engine. Activate engine. People. I'm going to set this just go as in and out of. No, better not. We'll fly right into the room. Set as target. There we go. It's closer anyway. Oh, we flew by. We flew by. Wow, it's like a tiny little rock. Getting an orbit around that would take a lot of work. Yep. Keep, send. Keep. Send to first data. Yay. I didn't give you hardly anything for those. Alright. Now we need Bop. Yes, it's Bop. Flew straight on past it. Because we are traveling at a pretty fast speed. Wait, what's going on here? I said set this target. It's not actually working. go. There we are. We are almost in section. Gonna fly straight on past it. New data. Keep. Send, 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 send. Keep, keep. Success. Yes. Now I need to get back in orbit around Jool, slow down as much as possible, and go to the easiest to land on. I think this is probably pretty easy to land on. What's my science at? 12,700. I need to spend almost all of it on making myself capable of flight. I think. That's my opinion. I think I need to be able to fly. I'm in an airplane, making STO flight airplane. Alright, Space Center. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. $3.8 million. That's nice. Alright, let's go in here. Collect science from around space around Ike. Yeah, that'll happen eventually. I have it already, I think. Here we go. We got new missions. One new mission. Orbit the moons of Jool. I'm not going to get into orbit of all of them. Now there's only 8 left again. Okay, so here I decide we are going to go back out. My problem with this is I didn't realize it had already been an hour. So getting past an hour on YouTube means everything's really laggy when you try to change your place here. So I'm just gonna walk you through it because I really didn't actually achieve much, sadly. Yeah, I know, kind of sucks. So we're gonna speed up. My idea and hope here was to land on the smallest. This one right here, BOP. However, I couldn't get into orbit. I was just way too fast and didn't want to spend the delta V. So I decided to try to fly around Jool. Here, I'll let you see for a little bit. And slow down my orbit. However, at this time in the game, I did not at all understand how to lose speed. I thought that you could lose speed because I watched the one tutorial to do basically a 90-degree thing here, and it would enable me to lose speed comparatively to my target. But I wasn't even targeting at my target. I was actually just messing with my orbit. Continuously get into orbits around other things. I should have actually chosen to go into those orbits because then I would have got orbits around the things, because it's pretty easy to get into orbit around them. The missions to get into orbit around all the yeah, you saw to get an orbit around the planets. However, I did not achieve that. Here, 90 degrees, and I thought I was making myself to the target. Well, my orbit might be slow, but that does not mean that it's slow to my target. I did not understand that. So I come here, I zoom into it, and as you see, as I get on to orbit range around it, it's still too fast. I would have spent 1,000 delta V, which I didn't want to. Which, well, it's almost 2K delta V, so that's not good. So yeah, that's what I did for like an hour and a half. And you guys don't want to see me do that because it didn't actually get anywhere. So we'll pick up next time right there in that. Yeah, see, I actually end up reloading when I realized it's not going to work because I went out of range. So I have to reload. And I'll reload any second, I'm pretty sure. Or did I actually go ahead and, yeah, I think I reloaded. No, it wasn't that fast. I decided to try to go out and do, I didn't realize I hadn't actually reloaded after that. Or maybe I did. But yeah, that's how that worked. So I will see you next time. See you later.